Nationals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
C.J. Abrams, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
It's great watching Yamamoto pitch in Major League Baseball, but he played against MLB talent before he signed with the Dodgers. He was a standout at the Tokyo Olympics and in the 2023 World Baseball Classic and helped Japan win gold medals in both.
The shortstop takes the ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away. He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now, James Wood. That's in there. 0-1.
1-1.
Squirts away a little bit. Off the mark there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off. He was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Kicks and deals. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Abrams on at first. Nobody out. And it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Rudder takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save. And ball one. A little bit low. 1 out and a runner at second.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that misses. 3-1 now.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And the hitters count.
First base.
First and second, 1 out. And now up for Washington, Keibert Ruiz. And fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Strike 3. Yoshinobu gets the K. And now it's Luis Garcia. There's a strike. Cut on and lifted in the air. Outman on the move to the alley. Makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And on the hill in this one, Mackenzie Gore.
power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Young makes the catch, and there's one down. Here's Mookie now. Way inside, gets out of the way. And that one fouled off. This ball's chopped on the ground. Tenna gets it to first, and Betts is set down. 2 down, base is empty. And here comes Tommy Edman. And that's in the dirt.
0-1, no strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning.
Let's go. I'm from that city you heard about when you hit up.
2nd inning set to go. Up now for Washington, Josh Bell. Fastball for a strike. Bell measures 6 feet 4 inches, 260 pounds, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2011. And that's fouled off. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's the right fielder, Robert Hassel III. There's a strike. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Soft contact in the air. Oh, he gloves it.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Jose Tenna in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And the next pitch is way outside.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
Man at first, one away. That pitch in for a strike, and the count is 3-1. That catches the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Bell over at first with one away. And ball 4, 2 aboard. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jacob Young. That one hit the knees for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ground ball to first, could be 2. There's 1. Back to first, double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Gore back to work. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That one missed. No score here in the second. And there's your strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball could be 2. Low. Toss to second. Back to first. Double play. 3-6-3. Nicely done. The batter now will be Will Smith.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees. Ground ball left side. Over to Low. That's the 3rd out. All set for the start of the inning. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And a swing and a miss there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next pitch in the dirt. 3-2 now. Line drive.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Foul ball there. Wood, the base runner at first with 1 out. Pickoff throw. Wood back in on a dive. That one fouled off. And misses inside. And it's even up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
That's a little bit low. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. His first at-bat was a strikeout. And that's way high. And that is ball 1. Yamamoto picks to first. Wood back on a dive. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And a swing and a miss.
2-1.
There's the swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hernandez settles underneath it and makes the grab. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Low, moving under it. Brings it in. One down. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And there's a ball.
1-0.
That's in there, and the count is 1-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Next pitch is outside. One out, base is empty. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. In the air, left field, down the line. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Kike Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Breaking ball misses down and away. And that one missing low.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to the left.
Foul.
And foul ball. 2 outs. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here in L.A. as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hernandez makes the grab, 1 away. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just missed. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Fourth inning underway, no score. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So digging in, Robert Hassel III. Tap foul at the plate. Gets under it and pops it up. Hernandez has it sized up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And there's a strike.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Right side, hard hit. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Mookie Betts. Grounded out his first time up. In the air, right field. Hassel pulls it down, and a couple of quick outs. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Flied to right his first time. Out to short. Abrams. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Ready now for the fifth inning. Now here is Jose Tena. Yamamoto back to work. Fly ball center field. Outman under it. Makes the grab, one down. Next to hit for the Nats, Jacob Young. 0 for 1 so far. And that is out of play. All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. And that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Look out. That fastball drilled him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. 1 for 2. Move to first, and he dives back in safely.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
A little bit high. 1-0.
No strikes.
Late swing, foul to the left. Young at first, 1 gone. Base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Move to second, and he's back in there.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
That one outside, and 1-1. Liner caught at second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Low. The next to hit takes ball 1. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swung on, belted. Could be extra bases. 1 runs in. Runner around third. The relay, safe. He beats it. And they lead by 2.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Double into the gap. And now
new pitcher for the Dodgers, Alex Vesia.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
And that one lifted in the air center field. He makes the grab, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Freddie Freeman now. in there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And it goes just foul. The 0-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one misses. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
High fly ball out towards left field. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Grounded out his first time. And there's a foul ball. Way high. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
And that's down and away. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. Back here at Chavez Ravine. All set for the top of the 6th. And now up for Washington, Luis Garcia. That one off the mark, ball 1.
Well, these Nats putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Josh Bell.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
And it's fouled away. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Hassel in the box now. No balls and a strike.
That's out.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
To second for 1, and it's over his head. And they won't get him, and he goes first to third on the error. Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals. He's 0 for 1. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. On the ground, 2 ball. Spin throw, that's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Now snap throw to first. And he's back in safely. Now a screamer into the outfield. Drops into the glove, and that is that. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. First pitch just misses.
You know, these Dodgers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swinging a foul out of play. On the ground to third. Over to low. One away, bottom of the sixth. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fly to left his first time. Fastball for a strike.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Kike Hernandez at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ball one, no strikes. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth.
Hey.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a good eye there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus,
3 balls,
but
2 strikes.
they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Reaching for it, makes the catch. New pitcher on here, number 86.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Abrams in the box now as he leaves that one up high. That one pushed to the left and foul. And a foul ball. Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. To the right side. Freeman steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, James Wood. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. pitch misses inside, and that's ball one.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. Up and in, and that's ball two.
Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Pajes under this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Just off the inside edge.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's to third, and that's just foul. Hard ground ball, base knock. And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And a big swing and a miss.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Now it gets away from Ruiz. And now a man into scoring position. Runner at second, nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. That one down the line, and foul ball. Man at second. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one drifts inside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That swings, deep drive, left field. That's back. Say goodbye to that one. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Ground ball right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Yep, that ball went out.
Just missed.
Nope, outside.
Late swing, fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And the tying run is on base.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat.
Now on the mound for the Nationals, Cole Henry.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
No outs, runner at first. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. And that one fouled off. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. That one hit to right. And it falls. And a go-ahead run is on base.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Next to hit, Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss
0-1
as he was out front that time. The 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Just missed.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
In the air to left down the line. And that is a big first out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Smith in the box now. Takes strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And now it's even up. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes Edman around third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now Andy Pajes. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. And that's off the outside edge. And the count even 1-1. In the air left field. Wood sizes this one up. Brings it in. 2 down. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And downstairs.
Two balls, one strike.
Just missed.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And they're all loaded up.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with it.
On to pitch now for the Nationals, Jose A. Ferrer.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Two outs, bases full. Kike Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes.
And that one gets away at the plate. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Keibert Ruiz. And that one in the air center field. Outman under it. Squeezes it. And there's one away. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. On the ground, right side, Edman. Got the
He's
out.
out.
Josh Bell at the plate now.
Now batting, designated hitter Josh Bell.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one finds the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Back here in L.A., ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Just missed.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And that drops in for a strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting,
And now it's Mookie Betts. He's already homered here in this one. Breaking ball misses down and away. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, no strike. Ball 3.
And that one fouled off. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Another homer, his 2nd home run of the game. It's 4-3. 1 down. And the batter now, Tommy Edman. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Runner on the move.
Ball 1.
Throw to second.
Nope,
Tag. Out at second. 2 down, nobody on. Fouled off left side. And it is 2-1.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
And that one is inside. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. Swung on, broken back grounder to third. Slings it across. That is the inning. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Kirby Yates.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Bunting for a hit, and it goes just foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Pitch
That's a
misses. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And delivers
that's off the
outside.
plate.
Oh, that got him.
That ball got him
And
right
that'll
there.
put the tying run on base to start the inning. No outs, runner at first. Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals. Puts a bunt down, and that's a foul ball. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And a sac bunt here. Freeman. Oh, a great flip to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And now Jacob Young bunting, but that's a foul ball. Trying to move the runners over. Picks it up with the bare hand, and he can't come up with it.
Infield knock right there. He was able to beat that one out easily. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And the batter will be the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Bunts it, but he can't keep it fair. Looked like the safety squeeze there. There's a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Inside, almost got him. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one just misses. And the count now even up.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Huge strikeout there. James Wood will hit next. Golden opportunity right here. And that's too high.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Pitch misses. And that's ball 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Liner, and this could be trouble. One runs in. Another comes in to score. In to score from first. And they lead by 2.
Man, that's a huge 3 RBI double in a spot where they really need it.
1 out. Runner at second. Up now for Washington, Nathaniel Lowe. That one not close. 1-0. 1 out and a runner at second here at the top of the 9th. 2 balls, no strikes to count. That one missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out. Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
2 on, 1 out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Keibert Ruiz. That's in there.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
2 on, 1 out. Fought off foul. That's down and in. Wood over at second. Low over at first with 1 away. Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
0-1.
First and second, 2 down. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 on, 2 outs. Got him looking. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Kyle Finnegan.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time to get him, 1 away in the strikeout. Here's the catcher to hit, Will Smith.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Hits the top of the zone at 98 for a strike.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. That's inside.
That's inside.
Foul ball. Got him looking for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it.
Well, all game, this team had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down, and were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball game.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4.